Hi guys, Model Muffin here. How you doing? Having a look at, is it possible to increase the chances of us getting the epic runes? And why do we want epic runes? So let's just have a little look at some that I've got here. Explosive demise epic. 20% chance an area blast will happen around a charged bow headshot. It does happen. It does fire off, and it's pretty epic when it does. I've got a few here. Recover all focus and all health for killing a captain or a war chief, and that is one of the best ones that I've come across. I think I picked that one up just through normal gameplay as such. This one increases the range of attack, so if I use a bow on a fire or something like that, it increases the range that people will be attracted to it. Now I've got another one here that I don't have equipped yet, which is the Bane of Mordor. I can't wait to unlock this. Increases the duration of the Shadow of Mordor by 10 seconds. And what is that, you may be asking yourself? It's where we go? Here we are. This bad boy here. While in stealth mode, hold both buttons down together, you disappear for 20 seconds, enabling unlimited stealth kills. So having an extra 10 seconds on that, I think would really be awesome. It might not sound that much, but if you can kill quite a big chunk of them in 20 seconds, you're gonna be able to kill a bigger chunk within 30 seconds. So how can we increase our chances of getting an epic rune? Well, it's like anything else. It's a numbers game. Basically, you need to be at the stage in the game where you've unlocked the death threat. And I can't remember, is that it here? Yes, here we go. So this is where you need to be. When you issue a death threat to a captain, they will become stronger. They will get an army of 10 followers who, like a bodyguard, protecting them at all times, so they become more difficult to kill, which is fair enough. But now, the simplest way, of course, to increase your chance would be to just issue a death threat on everyone, which would be fairly time consuming. But what we can do is be selective about who we're going to issue a death threat to. Now, if we have a look at the strengths and weaknesses here, it becomes terrified when he burns. You know, it's not that great. He blocks Wraith stun attacks from the front. He can call nearby allies to join in the fight. Blocks attempts to jump over him. Guys like this are very difficult to kill. Now I have actually, if you stay with this video, and I've got an example showing how to kill somebody with those sorts of abilities. But the ones that we're looking for is like this chap here. Can be killed instantly using stealth finishes. Right, so that's it, a one-hit kill. So I've got a death threat on him. Now he's about to get into a battle with this chap here, who can also be killed instantly using combat finishes, and he can be killed instantly using stealth finishes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some... I'm going to capture somebody and get them to issue a death threat against him as well, because these two are going to have a fight. And I don't want to end up accidentally killing the wrong person. But basically, if you see anyone like that can be killed instantly with a headshot or a stealth kill or something like that, those are the ones that you want to prioritize when you're issuing your death threats. And the ones like here can be injured by explosions, can be injured by combat finishes. That's not a good candidate for a death threat. He's gonna be pretty hard to kill anyway, and in effect you're gonna make him even harder to kill. And you might do it, and you probably will do it eventually, but why make the job harder? So if we have a look at him, becomes terrified when he burns, which is great, unless he's not happened, you know, doesn't happen to be near a fire. And can be injured by combat finishes. You know, again, it's going to be hard work to kill those guys. So what I would suggest is pick who you're going to do your death threats against, and you'll be able to do those quickly. And yeah, over time, unless you're doing a death threat against everyone, that's going to be the most effective way to to sort of maximize the time that you put into it. Right, I'm going to jump edit now to a bit where we have a look at strategies for killing somebody who you've got a death threat against, but they're not easy to kill. So let's have a look at this guy here. Now, going by my own system of trying to pick the best targets, I messed up here. And this is because it hadn't actually dawned on me. And now some of you may well be thinking, Muppet, you really are such a Muppet. But it hadn't dawned on me to sort of be selective about my targets. I was just issuing random death threats. So let's have a look at the guy that I've issued a death threat on. Now, it becomes terrified when hit by the fly swarms, which again is great if there's fly swarms handy. In this particular battle, I don't think there was. He can be injured by ranged shots or shadow strike, which is good, but it's injured by, and it's the same as damaged by the combat finishes. He can't be killed by those he's injured by, so it's going to be a bit of a war of attrition to try and wear him down. And when we have a look at his strengths, he's got that he's battle hardened and harder to kill. He turns around quickly if struck from behind. He's got this ground pound attack. He's got a running charge attack. He blocks attempts to jump over him. And for me personally, jumping over people and attacking them from behind is the way that I roll. It's the way that I do it. So when people can block that, it becomes problematic. His weapon inflicts a lingering poison, and he regenerates health very quickly. So yeah, I mean, I do kill this guy, and I do get an epic from it. But it was a pretty difficult fight. Let's just have a look at it. At this point, I will say that my videos are never aimed at the expert players. You know, I don't do fantastic in video games. My regular viewers know this. And so some of you guys may be thinking, Jesus, you're crap to be given tutorials and stuff. But the whole point is that they're aimed at people like myself who aren't brilliant at games. So anyway, let's kind of take this fight apart. So this is the fella that I'm going for. And he's a bit of a beast, so we start trying to thin some people out. Now, one thing that I did notice, if you look at the mini-map here, there's quite a few arrows around. So I thought, yeah, I'm going to try and use these. I do love that one-hit kill thing. And here we can see that difficulty about jumping over him. Now, I think when I did this, actually, I hadn't even noticed it. You know, I hadn't sort of read his strengths and weaknesses properly. I just read his weaknesses and didn't really pay any attention to the strengths, which I should have done. But sometimes I just kind of go in, you know. So this is learning by my mistakes. You can see he's got a bit of a charge here. I didn't have any focus time to slow it down. So yeah, guys, there's nothing wrong with running away either. If you need to, there's nothing wrong with running away and getting yourself a better position.
It's me behind your imminent misery.
Here's the other chap coming in to join in the fight. He's not the one I'm wanting. No death threat against him. It's that fella over there.
Ever since you burned me,
Hey, Scarth.
all I can smell is rotten Uruk flesh. I love it.
I love the smell of burning flesh in the morning. So, yeah, getting some shots on this guy to weaken him down, but as I mentioned before, when I did look, you see that he's got some health regeneration. Unlike me. That explosion there was from one of the epic runes that I mentioned at the beginning. So it doesn't kill them, but it does sort of knock them flying for a bit. Definitely a bit of a kind of war of attrition going on here. So I need to go and get some more ammo. And again, that explosion thing triggered off. I don't like the fact that it's charging. Ammo, ammo. I need ammo. Sometimes the parkour in this game is not as smooth as Assassin's Creed. But it's good. It's good. You know, I don't like to get into too much of a comparison between them because they are different games. I really am looking forward to Assassin's Creed Unity, by the way. Still haven't decided if I'm going to get it on the PC or if I'm going to get it on PlayStation 4. That was almost embarrassing. Right, now here, getting that arrow into his leg and getting him down, that's basically how to get the guys like this. If they can block you, if they can stop you jumping over them, but if you can get a shot onto their knee, that will help a lot. And once I kind of figured that out, that's basically what I kept trying to do to this guy. Get a shot in, then get a few hits in. But you can see he's still blocking even though he's locked to the ground. And that sort of stun lock where he's locked to the ground like this, it doesn't last very long. An arrow to the knee there. See what I mean? Like if he's stun locked into the ground like that, you can jump over him. I wasn't really paying attention here. I thought I'd killed him, and I ended up pressing the wrong button. I'm using a PlayStation 4 controller, but on a PC. But it comes up with Xbox prompts, and so sometimes, like when it comes up with the X prompt, that's in a different position to the X on the PlayStation controller, as I'm sure a lot of you will be aware. And I end up doing the wrong thing, and you can see how much health he regenerated from that. And I was thinking, oh come on man, give me a break. So yeah, I'm sure some of the kind of experts and ones should be watching this and thinking, I was a crap fight, you did really bad at it. But you know, if your reactions are better than mine, there's your strategy: is lock him to the floor with the arrow, stun him by the jump over and stuff. So I'm doing this to recharge my arrows. Now I've got to the point where I can weaken him. I don't want to interrogate him. Don't make that mistake of interrogating a captain. It does you no benefit at all. I did it on somebody I had a death threat against. And I thought if I interrogate him and issue like a death threat against somebody else, maybe it will increase the chance of me getting an epic. But I didn't get an epic from doing it. So, again, lesson learned. I love that move. I love that move. So there we go. Did manage to get him in the end. And like I said this before on countless of my videos, if I can do it, anyone can. You can see it wasn't a smooth fight, but we got there in the end. And I got my epic ruin. It's ruined. Sorry, Family Guy reference there. One of my favourite sketches of all time. Ruined. It's ruined. Yeah, I know. I wibble on. I wibble on. And so we go to see what I got, and I can't remember where it is. That's not in here. Come on, highlight the right one. There we go. Increases the range of attract. So I don't know if that rune is particularly epic, but that's how I'm going to try doing it in future. I hope this video helps you guys. This is Muppet out. Take it easy. Ciao.